dead to rights.
Louis, you have failed me. I don't know what you were doing, but Elizabeth returned much too soon. Any earlier, and I would have been caught. I didn't get time to search through everything, but I did manage to find what I was looking for. The young lady really is John Adams' daughter. Signed, George Washington.
Well done, Louis. The President of the United States asked for your assistance and you screwed up? Mother finds out, I get the feeling I'll never hear the end of it. Not for a few years, anyway. Now, what was I going to do last night? Ah, yes. Search the room. According to what I saw in my vision, this room was Mother's before I got it. Maybe she left something behind that will help me find her.
At least Louis IV hasn't forgotten how to read. He's still level 2 though.
Oh, in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Apparently, if you find the book first, you can examine it. But to trigger the next stage, I have to check out the ink and the lemon tree.
I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching. Well, so it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page. Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find something else. Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no, there's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Lemon, lemon. Oh, I know!
That wasn't it. Not to mention I covered half the page with lemon juice. Great! Louis. Lemon's used to write secret messages, not to reveal them. I'll have to try something else.
There's only one thing left to do, Louis. Set fire to the book.
Ah, secret writing. Many people use this method for their secret correspondences. Light the flame and the ink appears.
What's with the crazy eyes, Louis?
Well, I think I've searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book.
He's banned from all libraries.
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa. Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals. Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
I've lost one maximum effort point. And it sounds like Louis has had a problem with obsessively tasting things before.
Boom.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Same as everyone else. I accepted Lord Mortimer's invitation.
I know your mother very well.
I have an idea. Let's try the immunity revealing potion.
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation.
Wait a second.
You've suffered
That's
enough
the same
already.
line that was used
I
for the
respect your
questioning
silence.
option.
Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Take your father. I'm sure he tried everything to save you.
Sure, he tried everything to keep me from upsetting his political affairs. Once I was declared insane, I was nothing but a burden that got in the way of his career. By leaving me with your mother, he made all the horrors possible.
Don't you have a brother?
I have 3, but not one of them has bothered to help me. Charles and Thomas were kept away from me to make sure I wouldn't upset them. As for John, the only time he visited me was to make me swear to never publicly compromise his career.
Sorry, I didn't know.
You're an only son, right?
Does it show?
If you had a brother or sister, you'd know the way blood ties are unbreakable. Except in my family, unfortunately. I've got nothing more to say to you. Figure it out yourself.
Now, the servant. Let's get the book.
Indeed, this masterpiece must not become more damaged. Let me have it and I'll take care of it personally. I love antiquarian books.
It bothers me somewhat. It isn't Sir's job to take care of it, really.
No, but I would love to. You'll be doing me a favor by letting me have it.
In that case, sir, I shall leave it in your care with pleasure. May I do anything else for Sir?
Don't worry, my good man. I know the effects of Devil's Thorn very well. I've been taking it for years without any adverse effects. I've never had cause to complain. You can believe me.
That is well, sir. Here is Sir's herb. What else can I do for you, sir?
And I didn't take the golden elixir, even though I only have 1. Not a problem. I think that guy hangs out here for a few more quests. And now a completely new scene. Watch it.
What do you want?
Nothing?
I'd rather keep all my teeth.
Dear friends, I bid you
Wait,
welcome.
what's that trait? Logic costs more. Well, there is no risk of this Louis ever using logic. The scene's really funny, though. Yeah, logic 0.
I hope the night was
I am shaking in my clogs.
You haven't seen anything yet.
A Prussian-Britannic coalition is not good for France. The last time we fought against them, our empire went up in smoke.
Is
What do you think of Volner?
Many believe he is the real leader of Prussia. A charming man, but with an iron fist and a velvet glove. I also know he's famous for his love of the hunt, in all its forms. Have you any information on this Napoleon?
I don't know.
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
I've only just taken over the affair. The agreement will be considered null and void until we've gone through it together. Is that clear?
All right, you seem to know what you're doing. Store eats luster.
He is strong against politics, isn't he? Let's see what it does.
It's time for Girondin and Montagnard to come together at last and give rise to a republic worthy of all the spilled blood. Both parties must put an end to their petty quarrels for the good of all.
You must be joking, my friend. Neither side will ever accept the advice of the other. It's simply a lost cause.
And now Louis will take a big gulp of something and something else and make a choice.
Let the people make their own choices.
You are joking, I hope. The people are simply not capable of taking charge, don't you see? They are an uneducated mob who react on the spur of the moment, incapable of providing a coherent vision for the good of the country. I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I cannot believe that Lord Mortimer advised me to speak to you. I must have misunderstood. Excuse me, please.
Bravo, Louis. Total fiasco.
Bravo, Louis, indeed. So it would appear that I was wrong and it's impossible to completely destroy the message in the book. Shame. The game relies on that note about the Gorgon too much. I'm 2 levels behind the other 2 guys on the save file already. Impressive. Ironically, this is the only Louis who's managed to get the calculating talent. The next quest, the 4th, is going to be the end of the first episode, and I'll try to get 3 very different endings.